Hi Pisces, welcome or welcome back. We're doing your tarot and oracle reading. This reading is going to be good for all Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check your other placements and only take what resonates. So Pisces, I am going to start off and just dive right into your oracle cards for you. I did not pull them ahead of time or meditate on your energy. I decided I'm going to start doing the oracle on camera and we'll just kind of go with the flow. So don't forget, these readings are timeless. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It really is helpful to my channel and I really do appreciate it, and it does help me pick up on your energy a little bit better. All right, let's see here. What do we have for my Pisces placements? General energies. So we have Pluto coming out from the Astral Oracle. You guys know that Pluto is at 29 degrees of Capricorn. I'm going to be going over this topic very much in depth in the next horoscope, so keep your eye out for that. But you guys could have a Capricorn or Aquarius placements, or something is going on with that 29 degree Pluto in Capricorn in your birth chart. So you guys could have planets at 29 degrees of Capricorn or 29 degrees of Cancer possibly. But let's just see here. What else do we have for my Pisces placements? We have Ceres, Nurture, which is an asteroid in our solar system as well. Card number 29. Some of you guys are 29 years old. There could be something here that is changing or transforming in regards to how you nurture yourself and others. Some of you guys are a mother, or you are becoming a mother, or there could be something going on with your mother. We'll dive further here in just a moment. Actually, the fourth house was at the bottom of the deck. You guys know I read the bottom of the deck as subconscious energy on your behalf. So if you are a Pisces watching, or a Pisces placement watching for yourself, there could be something going on at home or with your mother, or something in regards to your home. Let's get a Keepers of Light Oracle, and then we'll dive further in with the Sacred Symbols Oracle for your general energies, Pisces. So we have Krishna, Devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. One of my favorite deities. She is a Hindu deity, but Krishna energy is significant for you, and there could be something here about devoting yourself to some sort of spiritual practice. I always like to remind my viewers and as well as my clients that a spiritual practice doesn't have to look the same to everybody. It doesn't mean that you have to sit down in the corner for 20 minutes and meditate, but it could look like just doing something that lights you up and that brings you closer to God. So that could be going outside for a nature walk. It could be spending time with your animals. It could be doing arts and crafts. It could be decorating for Halloween or, Christmas, whatever the case may be, be for you. It's going to look different for everybody. There could be something about a significant relationship in your life as well, because we have Radha, Soul Flame at the bottom of the deck. Let's get a card for your shadow actually really quick. What is Pisces shadow at this time? So we have shame. You guys know I have several videos on shame. Shame is one of the most difficult emotions and lowest vibrational emotions that we can experience. So you guys could be dealing with shame. I do have a whole video about this, so go watch that if you have time. I go very much in depth on the topic of shame. But all right, what else do we have for my Pisces placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Personal readings at the link in the pinned comment, as well as in the description box, Pisces. So we have Good Fortune, card number 13, coming out for you from the Sacred Symbols Oracle. That's beautiful to start us off with. Some of you guys are Life Path 4 here. You guys could be getting a raise, or there could be something that is looking up for you financially in the near future. We have Boundaries, card number 26. So there could be something about setting boundaries with somebody. This could be setting boundaries with a mother figure, or it could be setting boundaries with somebody in the home. It could also be to do with a relationship, because we have that Soul Flame card at the bottom of the Keepers of Light Oracle. But we'll clarify with tarot in just a moment. We also have Magic coming out, card number 3. Some of you guys are magical practitioners, or there's something about magic that's significant here. We're definitely going to have to clarify with tarot for that one, because for some reason I'm picking up this energy of somebody doing some sort of magic against you. Now, when I say magic, it doesn't mean that somebody's necessarily sitting down and doing rituals and spells against you. Not necessarily. It could be somebody just like gossiping about you, or like wishing ill will on you in some type of way. So there could be something there. We'll see. If I do pick up the energy of that further, I will let you know. Of course, these readings are general public readings, so only take it how it resonates. If you want a more specific personal reading, you can always click the link in the description box or the pinned comment. Divine Masculine was at the bottom of the Sacred Symbols Oracle as well with air. So some of you guys are dealing with Divine Masculine that is kind of in the shadow side of the element of air. So that could be communication or using the mind. Some of you guys are having miscommunications with a Divine Masculine in your life, and there's something here about remaining grounded in your own energy. All right, so why is this good fortune card here for my Pisces placements? Some of you guys have a 13-year-old child as well. We have King of Swords coming out, so that is masculine energy in the element of air. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius could be significant. And then we have the Five of Wands in the reversed. Interesting. So some of you guys are dealing with some sort of conflict resolution, or some sort of conflict that has recently come to some sort of resolution with possibly a Divine Masculine in your life, and it ends up benefiting you in some way. For some of you, I'm picking this up in work. So there could have been some sort of conflict with like a coworker or with a boss, or there was some sort of conflict or falling out in work. Maybe you guys recently lost your job and now you have found a new job, or you at least have leads for a new job. You have an interview for a new job, and this potentially could lead you to more money. Some of you guys are opening up your own business, but there was some sort of conflict that's significant here, possibly dealing with an air sign placement. It doesn't have to be an air sign necessarily, but it's somebody that is King of Swords type energy, somebody that is very like strategic, likes to use their mind, but there's some sort of conflict that's coming to an end because the Five of Wands is in the reverse, and this leads to some sort of good fortune on your behalf. Oops, bottom of the deck, we do have the Temperance card in the reverse with the Ace of Swords in the reversed and the Knight of Wands. So there could have been something about some sort of miscommunication or some sort of falling out. Some of you guys recently left a job, or you were fired from a job, or you have put your 2 weeks notice into a job, or you've been thinking about doing that. And this ultimately will lead you to either getting a promotion or getting a new job that gives you more money. I feel like there's something here about a toxic work environment or a toxic environment in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be in work. Again, these are general public readings. But I feel like you're almost being protected, and there will be some sort of resolution because that Five of Wands is in the reversed. And it could have been something very petty or very like insignificant, like, you know, whatever this Five of Wands energy is, whatever the conflict was, I feel like it was very like almost childish for it to even be a problem in the first place. Okay, that's too many for me to read, so we're gonna put those back. You guys also could have had to learn to set boundaries with somebody at work or with a Divine Masculine. Why is this boundaries card here for Pisces? So we have the Page of Wands. This could be a child's energy. It could also be somebody that isn't necessarily younger than you in age, but maybe just maturity level, a lot less mature than you. One more, please. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of you, I am picking this up as being in work. There could be something here about somebody taking advantage of you financially or not paying you what you deserve to be paid. And there could be something here about setting boundaries with somebody. So I don't know if these are related. I feel like they are for a lot of you Pisces placements. There could be something here about somebody not paying you enough or taking advantage of your energy that led to some sort of conflict, the Five of Wands that we were talking about. And it's almost like maybe you were accused of doing something wrong, or you were accused of not being worth what you are actually worth in regards to your pay or your finances. This could also be like a product. If you are a business owner, there could have been a conflict with a customer or something like that. And there could have been a need for you to set some boundaries, or there is a need for you to set boundaries at this time if this is currently happening to you. So you could have had to learn that. And in turn, the divine is like protecting you in some type of way, and it's going to lead to some sort of good fortune on your behalf. And I feel like this is good fortune in regards to finances. Let me know if that resonates with you guys, because I'd be curious how that plays out, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you Pisces placements. I feel like there is some sort of new beginning, and you're going to have to make some sort of choice on what is ultimately going to make you the most emotionally happy as well as financially happy. Why is this Magic card here though? I don't know if this is related to those other two cards energy. Why is this Magic card here? So we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You know what? This could have been very well tied to the work in the finance energy. So there could have been somebody that wasn't necessarily doing magic against you, because we have the magic card here. But first and foremost, Pisces, you guys can use magic or manifestation to help benefit you financially at this time if you are struggling. Others of you, there was a conflict, and there could have been some sort of either coworker that was speaking ill will about you, like quite literally slandering you, gossiping about you, or telling bold-faced lies about you. So there could be a need to cleanse and protect your energy. One more, please. So we have the 8 of Wands here with the 4 of Cups. I feel like you're realizing that you are not emotionally satisfied with where you are at in regards to your work and finance. So I don't know, again, some of you guys are deciding to leave a company or a job or a business venture entirely because of some sort of petty conflict that made you realize that you needed to set boundaries. You could also be realizing at this time, so if you've had thoughts that people are like putting bad energy onto you or putting black magic onto you, speaking ill will about you, slandering you, gossiping about you, or telling lies about you, this is your confirmation. It's not going to be for every one of you, Pisces, so don't take it if it doesn't resonate. But I feel like this is making you guys realize that you're not emotionally satisfied with where you're at. And it's like, yeah, maybe you can try to resolve this conflict at work or give me like a 25-cent raise or something, but is this really going to benefit me emotionally as well as financially in the future? Because I feel like you're starting to realize your worth, and you're worth a lot more than that, and they're not valuing you for what you actually should be paid and held to a standard of, if that makes sense. So any advice for my Pisces, and we'll move on to love. So we have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it's time to uproot something. I feel like you're holding yourself back from some sort of milestone or from getting to like where you ultimately have set a goal to be. And you've held yourself there for too long. The Death card, yeah, something needs to come to an end. Something is coming to a close. I felt like you've known this for quite some time, and this is just icing on the cake, and it should be confirmation for you. So I feel like this is going to be a very distinct select group of Pisces that this resonates for, but some of you guys have to muster up the courage to actually finally leave something behind. You guys know it's not emotionally satisfying you, and you know it's not satisfying you financially, so it's time for you to finally cut the cords so that you can get to your milestone of where your goal is to be ultimately in the future, and I think good fortune is on the way for you. So we're going to move on to love for you, Pisces. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. All right, Pisces, so we are going to dive into love for you. So we're just going to freestyle it. So whoever you are thinking of, past, present, or future, it does not matter. I will just read the energy and see what is going on for you in love. Now, something was coming through about this shame in your shadow that we got for your shadow in the general portion. This could be showing up in regards to your relationships. There could be some shame around like who you really are. And for some reason it was coming through as like who you are in regards to your spiritual practices or what you believe in, either religiously or spiritually. So there could be some shame around that needs to be worked through internally. And I feel like there's something here that's coming through with that Ceres and that Pluto card that we got from the Astro Oracle about a transformation that's happening in regards to how you nurture yourself and how you nurture your connections or your romantic partnerships or relationship if you're in one. So we have the 7 of Wands coming out in the reverse. So it looks like somebody could be putting their guard down about something. We have the Justice card in the reverse, and then we have the King of Cups. So we have Libra energy as well as water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I feel like, so we have the Page of Cups at the top of the deck in the reverse with the King of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like there was an attempt to mend something, and it's almost like somebody is giving up here. I'm not going to speak too soon on that just because we only have the Justice card in the reverse and we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. But when I'm looking at that 7 of Wands in the reverse, the 7 of Wands is a card of holding your position or setting boundaries or having to defend yourself in some way. And when it's in the reverse, it's like you're putting your guard down. You've kind of gave up. There's no need to really set any boundaries anymore. It's just kind of throwing in the towel. Like, I don't need to hold my position on whatever this is anymore because it's not working, especially with the Justice card in the reverse. The Justice card in the reverse can indicate separation or divorce. We'll clarify in just a moment. And then we have water sign energy, and this could also be dealing with another water sign, or it could be somebody that has a lot of water in their chart. But really, I think this is issues of the heart, obviously heart chakra energy. So what else for my Pisces placements in love? We have the Ace of Wands, interesting. We have the Page of Cups coming out in the reverse again. Remember that was at the top of the deck just a moment ago. Somebody is a little bit emotionally immature or emotionally manipulative. There could also be something here about, I don't know why this Ace of Wands would be here in the middle of this spread, because I don't know if there is still a lot of sexual chemistry here. We'll clarify, because I don't know why that Ace of Wands would be right there in the middle of the spread. But let's get one more and then we'll clarify. So we have the Empress card coming out. So there could be something about children that is significant here. You guys could have children with your partner, or maybe you have children from old relationships or other relationships. We have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Wands in the Five of Cups. I feel like you are trying to decide if you should have some sort of conversation about how you are dissatisfied, depressed, or not happy within the relationship in some regard. You're trying to make a choice, but you're also trying to make a choice from the heart, but you're feeling a bit heartbroken, burnt out. Maybe you're in a separation with somebody, or at least you're not like on good terms with somebody, and you're trying to decide which way to move forward. You're also trying to decide what is going to benefit you and your children, if you have children, in the long run, whether that's, you know, emotionally or financially or physically, spiritually, all of the above, with that Empress card to the Page of Cups in the reversed. But I feel like somebody's energy is a bit emotionally manipulative. As I say that, I see the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Pentacles in the reversed. You could feel like somebody's not pulling their weight in regards to being a parent or nurturing the children or taking care of the children. And you feel a bit stuck, even though you're wanting to energetically move on, or you could have already energetically moved on. So why is this Seven of Wands in the Justice card in the reversed here? It looks like somebody gave up. I'm picking this up as being your energy. But there's still this passionate energy in the middle. I don't know why that's there. We'll see in just a minute. Why is this Seven of Wands in the Justice card in the reverse? Death card wanting to come out with the Devil card in the reversed. Oh boy, Pisces. I feel like you know something has come to an inevitable ending. But you also have hope that there's some sort of new beginning, or there's some sort of transformative aspect. There's heavy Scorpionic and Plutonian energy here. So you guys could have Scorpio in your birth chart. But there's something here about some sort of like metamorphosis that you're going through in regards to your relationships, or that you're experiencing because of your relationship. I feel like this is, for most of you, this is going to be a relationship that you're already in or have been in. It could be a past person if I'm picking up past energy, but there's something here that was quite toxic, and you're giving up because you know that it needs to be ultimately released. The Devil card in the reverse is releasing that toxicity of the Devil card, and like leaving room for restoration and freedom to be released from that. It's like detachment, right? Because the Devil card is like obsession and attachment. The Devil card in the reverse is releasing yourself from that. So it's detaching. It's also like exploring your shadow to a certain extent. I'll get major arcanas at the end of the reading. Why is this Ace of Wands here in the center of the spread though? So I don't know if there's still like a sexual connection going on here, or if there's still a lot of fighting or arguing, or if you're just looking forward to the future, or why this is here. Why is this Ace of Wands here? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. A lot of you guys are focused on work or finance or business, or you're thinking about opening up a business. You could also be focused on your kids. The Queen of Pentacles is like, of all the queens, she's my favorite, like motherly type queen. Also the queen of, all the queens are, because they're queens, but the Two of Pentacles in the reversed. There's something that's a little bit out of balance in your energy, Pisces, and I feel like you're reading some sort of situation wrong, or you could be moving too quickly with something. And I always like to mention the Death card is a slow and gradual process. So if you're involved in a marriage or a long-term relationship, or you have kids with somebody, or you live with somebody, whatever the case may be, you could be trying to end it and cut the ties like a bit abruptly, and it could be jolting your nervous system, and your nervous system is a bit confused. It's almost like something is a bit out of balance in your energy, and you could be exerting your energy too far in one direction, and you're not giving yourself enough time to adjust and to heal from. And I'm not saying you're wrong to end something. If it's toxic, then end it. But it's almost like there's something there's something that's a bit disorganized, out of balance, and I feel like you're just a bit overwhelmed and you're trying to distract yourself in some way. And it could also be confusing your children if you have children. Yeah, there's a need for you to rest and recover. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. We know that the Three of Swords is the heartbreak card. There's something about waiting here too with the Three of Wands, waiting for some sort of ending. So I feel like something is completed, something has ended, some sort of soul contract has been completed, but it's really about knowing when to jump and knowing when to wait. Your energy just feels very impulsive, which is unlike you, Pisces. I feel like it's all this energy. You know, we have Neptune at the end of Pisces. We have a lot of energy going on with Capricorn, Pluto at 29 degrees of Capricorn and everything else. So go watch my horoscopes if you haven't seen them. And look out for the next one, because there's a lot going on astrologically. We have a Mars retrograde coming up, but I just feel like your energy is a bit scattered and impulsive right now, and there's a need for you to kind of be more introspective and really focus on your healing and doing things the right way, because I almost feel like you're spiritually bypassing the healing process or the death process, because you have to experience the death process. It's part of the process, right? So why is this Page of Cups in the Empress card here? So we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, your energy is strange. There could definitely be something to do with children here. And it's almost like you're avoiding making some sort of decision. This Page of Cups in the reverse could quite literally be you, because I feel like maybe you're being a bit immature about a situation and about the healing that needs to occur at this time. So you could be being impulsive about like going out and dating new people, or like, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you, Pisces. I feel like there's just a need for you to slow down and really look at the bigger picture, focus on your healing, maybe focus on work and finance or business if those are things that you have, you know, to focus on at this time. If not, focusing on your children, or just focusing on your mental health, your well-being, healing, and recovering, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, because I feel like you've been through a lot and it's almost like you're bypassing that. So let's go ahead and get advice for you, Pisces. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups in the reversed. Yeah, it's like, you know, as cliche as it sounds, love yourself first. The Ace of Cups comes before the Two of Cups for a reason, because you have to have that love singularly, if that's the right word. Yeah. You have to have the love within yourself first before you can move on and have that love with other people. Then we have the Six of Cups coming out, also focusing on finance, focusing on your stability. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of being financially like stable and independent in and of yourself. So there could be something here about just focusing your energy on that as much as you can while you're healing all this other stuff that's going on in your relationship life. Focusing on your children could be significant here too, and bringing that spark back, that childlike innocence. For some reason, Leo energy is coming through here. So, yeah, I think that's all I have for you, Pisces. As far as major arcanas go, I do have Libra, Taurus, I have Aquarius, I have Libra again, Capricorn, Scorpio, and that's it for majors. I also have earth sign, water sign, and that is it for court cards. But that is all I have for you, Pisces. Personal readings at the link in the description box or the pinned comment. And we have composure. So there could be something about keeping your composure at this time that is helpful for you in your relationship life, Pisces. But that is all I have for you, Pisces. I will see you next time. Bye.